Welcome to another live stream. This is your host, Atlaz. We're playing some World Series of Poker while I'm making my dinner. After I'm done making my dinner, we're going to do some Minecraft server, live server play. We have a server that we've been playing on that I got a really cool structure. We're going to be building a castle, and that'll be a lot of fun. But right now I'm just kind of wasting some time putting my dinner together. And it's just kind of fun, you know. Sometimes it's good to just play something a little different. Probably going to put some tunes on and jam out and enjoy my evening. Right now I'm having myself a little bit of an adult beverage. Speaking of which, while that adult beverage is a little strong, so we're going to put a little bit of other stuff in there to kind of calm it down a little bit. It's too risky. I had a couple of good hands followed by some shitty ones, so we'll see how this plays out here in the long term. Let's see, that's a fold. Definitely a fold. Good fold, good fold. Should probably made a little more pasta than I did. I only made enough for just kind of like a little bit. But we're just doing some pasta, we're drinking a little adult beverage. It's my way of relaxing after a long day's worth of work. That's a little better tasting, not nearly as disgusting. That's still pretty tough though. So we're just going to sit here and make some food. We're going to probably put this all into one little bin I have here. I had a fucking upset stomach earlier, man. And we got a good starting hand here. Pretty solid starting hand. Let's see how this plays out. It just depends on how hard people are going to push. So I'm going to have to call by 13K. We'll see if this actually could be a good hand. It ended up faring terribly against me. I have no way of connecting this hand out right now. This is basically a fucked hand right now. There's no way out. I'll have a high card at best, and I'm not going to play into that anymore. I'm going to fold. Sometimes it's just best to know when to fold the hand off, and as you can see, he caught two pair with a king 10 or a king 4. Caught a two pair on the river, so caught a second pair on the river. Not a bad hand. This is kind of one of those. This is a gap connector. Pricing, he's trying to price the hand. I'm going to play into the priced hand. Always, again, you got to be really careful. Again, what do we see here? We literally see this as a possible straight draw. Well, the flush draw is on the board. A possible flush draw on the board, too. This looks like somebody already has the straight at this point. I may play into this. Let's see, for 15K, it's not. Again, I'm not going to play another card, I don't think, at this point. He's going to push. Yep, he's pushing and I'm holding off. I'm not even going to play the hand out. And it was a smart move. I moved off the hand. Again, keeping myself from losing a lot more chips than I had to. And he caught his pair, which my fucking almost straight would have held no weight at all. There would have been no weight in that hand. So I'm going to fold that hand off. Checking my noodles. Let's see how the noodles are doing. Let's get one of them out here. See how they taste. Looks like they're cooked all the way through. Let's see. Been in here for a few minutes, so we'll see. It's got another minute, maybe 2 minutes worth of cooking. They're a little, they're al dente, but they're a little too al dente. Almost done. I've got maybe another minute, maybe 2 minutes in the water, and then I'm going to drain them off. Again, not getting my hands at this table. I'm probably going to get up here. We'll see how it happens. We'll see if we got a few more hands to play in here. Again, when you're playing poker, you want to have a good amount of people playing. It's never good to play just a handful of people playing. I like playing with several people into a hand. And we'll go ahead and see how this plays. No one's really pushing on the hand yet. We got a little bit of push. I will call at 10,000. I just shy of 10,000 with 9K on the hand. I'm kind of going down to mid-stack, and of course somebody's going to push as an all-in. I have to call another 16K with my Jack 9 offsuit. A lot of callers on the table. We'll go ahead and call because the odds are in my favor at that point. I do have a pair of 9s. It's possible that somebody has an ace. He's betting with a fucking 7K. If anyone goes overly aggressive, I will sit there and call because this is a side pot at this point. Again, low hand on the board right now. I'm in mid-pair at best. I'm going to fold off. There's no point in chasing this hand down. Yeah, I'm going to let them battle it out. I'll watch him play for the hand. And again, it was a smart move. Could have had two. Would have had two pair that would have fared against me. There's a possible ace or a possible king on the board. It's not a good idea to stay in the hand. As you can see, that one guy that started the aggression jumped off the fucking play altogether. And what happened? We had fucking two pairs with 9, 10. I would have beat his fucking pair. I would have beat his fucking pair. Son of a bitch. I would have actually had him on I would have had him on blast. I chose to play a little slow key on this one. I have my auto rebuy and when I hit below a certain level just to kind of keep me at a certain check. I'm going to go ahead and put just a simple little bet here on this one. Nothing extravagant. Kind of a simple little play here at this point. We're not trying to be too aggressive. Trying to be a very simple play. Nothing too extravagant. And while I am doing this, I probably should restart my computer just so I can get that. Matter of fact, I'll do that now while we have the chance because I'm going to be doing my live stream here in a minute for Minecraft. But I do want to go ahead and restart my computer. So let's go ahead and do that now. Restart that son of a bitch. So I have my ace. We're going to check at this point. We're going to basically pretend like we don't have anything going. We're going to see if anybody else is willing to push on the board to see what's happening. We have a rainbow on the board at this point. I'm going to do a test bet just to see what's going on. We'll do half the pot just to show some weakness. Maybe I'm not having the hand. Maybe I do have the hand. It's a light push. It's nothing to try. We're basically trying to get as much money out of the hand. She's going to fold. And we're going to sit there. We get one caller right there. It's basically a way to try to draw some money out of the board. And it was a smart move on my behalf. We're going to sit there and he's going to push. My guess Pete's going to push. He did not. He chose to check. So as that check, that's my signal to go ahead and do some aggression. He'll fold and the other guy will fold too. Surprisingly, he fucking called. I don't know why. With his pair of sevens. So we're going to do a simple call on this one. We're just trying to be strategic about our gameplay. We're not trying to get too over the top. I play enough hands. I was playing it's funny, when I'm on the camera, I play a lot better. Because I have to show my hands a little better. Hang on, we got an all-in call. Okay, let's call it. Let's see what happens. Got my 10. Thank you. Doubled me up. Thank you. I'll call. Nothing happened for me at all. Not a damn thing. A lot of sauce in this here. We're going to go ahead and just throw my leftover hash browns in with this as well. Just kind of mix it all up and get it all mixed up. We'll go ahead and put the leftover sauce in here. Wasn't much of it left because I kind of just fucking threw it all in and fucking really haphazardly there. We'll call. He raised it a little bit more, did he not? We're going to wait and see if we can kind of put this. We'll go ahead and call this. What's with the fucking re-raise? Who the fuck did that shit? Fuck it, I'll call your shit anyway. Got my queen. Half the pot. Try to get him to fucking push off the hand. And it was a good move on my behalf to push him off the fucking hand. Did not get me too excited, but it did get me in a fucking scenario where I got that fucking donkey off the fucking board. We'll call that hand right there. After a while, you can start to see, even just with some short stack play here, just with even a little bit of play, you can kind of start to see patterns start to emerge real quickly. And obviously, I got the fucking 2 pair. My 2 pair did not hold, but it was enough to push that other one out and get me a little stack size change. And it's starting to show that I actually have a little bit of meat on my potatoes. My meat with my potatoes. And so let's see, we have a 5, 6, 7. Five, 6, 7, maybe an 8 hits. We can call to see. It's kind of, again, the pot size is a little too much for what he's pushing for, so I got my straight. Took that shit out. Stopped all that shit right there. How do you stop the dead in his tracks? Just turn that shit off, man. You ain't got nothing. We're going to fold this. So, really, we're actually about where we walked in. So, we only started with about 106. Boy, this is a lot of food here. Shit, I didn't realize how much food I made. And let this cool off. It's too expensive. It's too expensive to waste food. Ooh, we got a good hand here. Let's go ahead and check this bitch. That tastes pretty good. Not bad. So, nobody wants to fucking push on me. I'm gonna just check. I'm gonna push fucking with nothing. Sure, I'll call you 1,000. He caught his ace. He caught it straight at the river. Good hand. We're gonna move this out of the way first. Before I move my food, so I can sit down and watch some cartoons. Just shy of 11 o'clock. We're gonna start my live stream here on in just a few minutes. I had to eat something, man. I was fucking dying for fucking food, man. Not too bad. We'll go ahead and call that. We're checking around the table. Again, I got 2 pair with an ace kicker. Not gonna go ape shit with a fucking pair of 5s. Even if he thinks he got the fucking hand, I'm getting the fuck off of it. I actually had the hand. We'll call. Nothing important here on this hand. It's kind of a shitty hand, actually. Kind of a very shitty hand. We got an ace on the river. We're going to check, though. That ace could have spelled disaster for me. It didn't, but it could have. Love Aqua Teen Hunger Force. I love Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Such a great show. But we're just going to play this for another few minutes while I'm eating. I want to get on the server of Minecraft here. I figured I just wanted to play a little bit of poker. And if you're just joining here, I want to thank you for stopping by. We're going to fold off of that. We're not even going to stay with that. We're just going to let that guy fucking push on nothing. Why won't you push when I have a fucking hand? I guess in the scheme of things, I'm kind of glad I didn't fucking get a hand. I'm going to fold. I don't want to fucking play into this hand. It's not going to play me very well. It's not a set. Pair of sevens is not like a great hand anyway. It's a pocket pair, but it's not a good idea to just go fucking balls out with a pocket pair unless you see the board. Now, have I ever done that? Going balls out with a fucking pocket rocket? Yeah, of course. I've gone with ace big slate. I needed this, man. I was fucking starving, dude. I probably shouldn't have called that, but we're going to do it. I have a feeling it's not going to fare very well for me. Fine, I'll call it. I'm pot committed at this point. Full house. Fucking pair of fives. Full house on both sides of the fucking board. I got fucking hosed on that one. Hosed on that one. Again, I think this is a good idea to not stay in it. I'm glad I didn't stay in that hand, although that would have been a hand that could have possibly won if I would have played it out a little bit. But the hearts look like they would have fared against me. This hand's getting kind of shitty. And we're gonna go do a Minecraft server run here and just probably out another 10 minutes once I'm finished eating. Surf, surf, lobster, cursed. Surprisingly, this is pretty tasty. I'm just gonna push a light again. I have a top pair, but again, top pair doesn't really mean anything. We're going to put a raise on the pot. Start seeing what people really got here. He folded. That dude called. It's very likely that this is not going to turn into a strut. There's no straight rule and mark here. I'm going to do the bet. Let's see, they want to respect me, or they do? No, they're not going to. I have a pair, and again, it didn't turn into a flush, so if they're chasing a flush, it's not worth it for them. Three of a kind. Oh, good hand. But actually, I got him out fucking kicked. Oh, fucking son of a bitch, dude. That was a shitty hand there, boy. That fucking hurt right there. He caught his fucking goddamn two. Pushing as hard as he was with his pair of twos. I guess that's how that shit happens sometimes. I'm not gonna force the issue. And check hold. Hold it off the hand. I'm almost finished with my food, so we're gonna get our stream situated. Minecraft here in a second, which is probably a good thing, so I'm not really doing very well right now. I'm gonna just check hold. I went off this fucking hand. Somebody fucking bet already. God damn it, dude. Fucking terrible fucking gameplay right now. I gotta switch it up now instead of limping in, so we're gonna just fucking start pushing a little more aggressively. Yeah, fucking. They put me on 2 pair, they're gonna call. If they would have had the fucking. Now I have a full house. Full house, bitch. I can't believe that this whole plate of pasta. It's ridiculous. Okay. Go ahead.